Hello everyone, and welcome to the Wrack blog for January 22nd, 2014. Once again, my name is Brad, and today I'd like to talk about some of the other episodes that are planned for Wrack. As I think a lot of you know, what we have right now is basically the first episode of what was originally envisioned as a 3-episode game. And what we're kind of planning on doing is basically doing the other 2 episodes as an expansion. Now, we've gotten a little bit of pushback to that. I wouldn't say a lot, but we've gotten some. And I kind of want to clear the air on why it is that that's being done. I assure you it's in no way, manipulative or, like we're trying to shortchange you or anything. It's just really boiled down to it being a very ambitious game, and it's something that we can't do all in one swing. Before this project, this project came about before Kickstarter actually started to be like a really popular and viable thing. This game's been in development for like over 5 years, and we don't even have the first episode done, which gives you an idea of the ambition of this project. So, I mean, the only way we were realistically going to get it all done was basically to split it up into parts. So basically you can kind of think of it as like each episode we're doing is kickstarting the next, or this episode is kickstarting the next too. We'll kind of see how it works out. But basically, like, there's just so much content like in each of these episodes that doing all of it, all 3 episodes in one fell swoop, it just really was going to be a financially viable thing. And that it was going to take forever. I mean, we spent 5 years on this one episode. I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to do the other 2. Hopefully not nearly as long. If it takes 15 years to get this game done, we're going to have a problem. So basically, there's basically a lot of content, in these other episodes that getting it all done, it's just really going to take some time and effort. I mean, our levels right now, like, and just kind of like the game as a whole, like it's a lot more about quality than it is quantity. First to do these other episodes, like, it's not about us just popping open the level editor and just, firing out another 20 levels. Like, that's not what this game is about. It's like each level that we do, or actually pair of levels, because, a lot of these levels are, part 1, part 2. But they have, like, their own texture set, they have their own music, they have their own boss, they have their own gameplay mechanics, so on and so forth. And doing all of that takes time. It takes a lot of time to, kind of plan out, all the textures and colors and everything. It takes time to plan all the mechanics and implement them. It takes a long time to plan all the bosses, model them, rig them, texture them, script them, all this stuff, and maintain a level of quality that, we're all used to. This could all go a lot faster if we had a bigger team, but sadly we don't, and we're trying to expand that. If you're an animator, contact us. But we're trying to do the best we can, with the resources we have. Sadly we don't have $200 million budget or whatever they're spending on these Call of Duties and Halos and everything. We're just kind of trying to do the best we can with it, and get everything out there as fast as we can, make it as high a quality as we can. But again, it takes time. All these levels have, they're each individual mechanics. For instance, like episode 2, it takes place in space. The whole episode is gravity themed. There's some stuff in that episode I don't think has ever been done in a shooter before. And I hope people like it, so we don't have to cut it or do anything, change things up too dramatically. Hopefully we can still do a lot of cool stuff that's envisioned for it. Without causing motion sickness or anything. But basically it all comes down to, like, there's just a lot of stuff in these levels and in these other episodes. And I hope people realize that it's a quality thing, not a quantity thing. And I mean, seriously, like, if people want to complain like, oh, there's only 6 levels right now. I mean, there's 6 very high quality levels. There's a lot of content within these levels for modders to work with. I mean, we're getting our workshop implementation going. I mean, people have already done a lot of cool stuff, and it's just a beta of the workshop, so it's not even all that publicized or available. I mean, people without the game can't even see it. And yet, I mean, there's already some cool stuff being made. So, I mean, what the perceived lack of content there is now, I mean, should be easily supplemented by, a lot of high quality stuff in the workshop. And we should have the rest of the levels done, in this first episode fairly soon. I hopefully we can get a new level in the next update, but. So, anyway, I think I've gone on for long enough. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.